inefficient ball use, really. I mean, the areas that we really focused on was, we think their midfield's elite. We think it's as pretty much as good as it gets in the competition. And I thought we competed really well in there, and clearance area was really good for us. We thought their small forwards were obviously very dangerous, and we controlled them pretty well. We just let ourselves down going forward, and we turned the ball over far too much. And against good sides, when you turn the ball over, you get hurt on the turnover. So they certainly did that today.
There was a weird disparity. You kept winning the ball, but your inside 50 count kept getting wider and wider to the end, even though you were having sort of greater control of the ball. Was that just about that point?
Yeah, well, when you turn the ball over, it's an inside 50 you don't get, and a scoring opportunity you don't get, and when your midfielders sort of work to the fall of the ball, but you turn it over, and their midfielders get you going the other way. So that pretty much, in a nutshell, sums up the game, the way I saw it.
How do you address that, Brad? Is it poise? Is it technical ability? How do you think you address that?
We've been trying to address it for the last 2 years. It's just a work in progress. We have days where our ball use lets us down, and we've got young guys who are only going to get better composure in big games under pressure through experience. So that's something that you would love to turn it around really quickly, but it takes time. It does take time. So, but I'm confident we're improving. It's just disappointing, an opportunity we had to win tonight went begging, and largely it went begging because we didn't use the ball well enough.
Do you think over the balance of probably since the end of that first month or in the first 6 weeks, that midfield you're talking about has really evolved into, as you say, you call it as good as anything going around, certainly being able to win it? Do you think that when this campaign's over that you'll look back and say, well, that was one thing that certainly improved markedly over the course of the season?
Oh, I can tell you that now, that it's improved markedly throughout the season. So that look, we came in, really wanting to have a crack at it tonight. I thought we competed really well, but it is difficult. I mean, we've played 16 games in a row now. We've had consecutive 6-day breaks. Our midfield competed really well, but it didn't have the same spark, didn't have the same run and spread that we've had the last few weeks. So I certainly think fatigue's a factor, but we've done our best as a strength and conditioning and sports science department to mitigate that. But a lot of players were just out on their feet in the last quarter, and that's something we saw regularly last year. But we've really improved our aerobic endurance and our run through the midfield. But the 16 games in a row, consecutive 6-day breaks, didn't help our cause. It's not an excuse. It's not a reason for the loss, but the 9-day break we have leading into Hawthorn will certainly be an opportunity to rejuvenate.
So if you feel that you've established yourselves, in the middle of the park, what do? Do you add run over the course of the summer, or more elite kicks? Is that where you go to next to try and move yourselves, say, from where you are into the top?
No, I don't think our run's an issue.
No,
I don't think it's an issue at all. It was tonight, but I suppose that's my point. 16 games in a row and 2 consecutive 6-day breaks makes it hard to continue that run. I think against the Bulldogs that run was outstanding. So it's not personnel. It's not it's not lack of class. I think our young midfield's taken giant steps forward, but we've still got some way to go, and that's nothing new to us.
Is that part of the growing too? Like you spoke about what you put it from the sports science angle, but the more games these guys play, will they become that more hardened and that more able to come out week after week?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And with maturity and experience comes resilience, and I think we've improved enormously in that area. And I think Jack Zeeble is a reflective of that. He's been terrific for us in the midfield, and last year he couldn't have run out a game like that. Based on a number of factors, with injury and lack of preparation, etc. But I think now he's competing with the best. I thought it was terrific to see, Swallow, Zeeble, Wells, Cunnington, Bastanak go up against, Murphy, Judd, all those players. So, we fell short, but we know we're improving, but we've still got to take our opportunities going forward. Otherwise, we get killed going back the other way.
What made you think he could do the job of a guy like that?
Betts is a leading forward. We probably weren't sucked into the fact that everyone thinks he's a ground level crumbing player. He's a lead and mark player, and Thompson's plays on lead and mark players. I thought he did a great job.
Do you think about what that loss has done to the finals campaign, or the trying to get into the eight? Or is that just not even your thinking at the moment?
There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, we just got to come out and win next week. Yeah, but we know what the assignment is. We've got Hawthorn and Fremantle and St Kilda and Richmond, so we've just got to win those games. We're capable of doing that. We're confident in that, but we've got to show it because we haven't proven that to anyone yet. We've got the inner confidence, but we've got to show that we can do that.